Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamek. This is Let's Play Fire Emblem Cindered Shadows. In the last episode we got our hands on a very the Holy Grail, I think it was? It has been so long since I've played this, I honestly can't remember. But we did it. And unfortunately we didn't even get a chance to rest because we got attacked by phantoms, presumably summoned to keep us from getting that chalice. And I'm pretty sure last episode I pointed out this level 31 golem. It is obscene, just 99 HP, 2 crystal gauges, attack speed of an attack of 65, a dexterity of 68. This thing is basically a advancing wall of doom, because if you were crazy enough to fight it, it would also get lethality and quick riposte, making life even harder. But you know what the really weird thing is? I could kill it if I really want to. Yeah, so here's the thing. It is going to get a bit of extra HP every time we kill it, but just ignoring that fact, it basically has 3 times 99 HP, so it's 297 health. I've added up what happens if I get the right weapons onto the right people. I have a strategy that I use Dimitri, rush in, break the barriers with his battalion, the Kingdom Knights, which is a straight line attack, and then have him retreat as far as possible. Yuri then uses his, what's it called? Foul play. Basically the thing that lets him swap places and then also run for it. I do that, I break 2 of his gauges here. Then I have Boltus, who's actually the lowest damage against the thing, to have him use his battalion to break these 2 remaining barriers, because they've already been damaged by Dimitri's charge. Doing that, if everyone else attacks at the same time, I have actually gone into Notepad to figure this out, like everyone in the right classes, like Ash is an assassin, Edelgard is a warrior, and Linhardt swaps over to the warlock class. Everyone dogpiling on it deals 404 damage if you line everything up right. And that's just the weapons and their current battalions. If you were to optimize it, like have everyone, as many male characters as possible attack from next to Hilda, you could probably do even better than that. Specifically, you buy the Levin sword and have Byleth, Ash, and Yuri use that. That hits its much weaker resilience stat, because they really can't do that much if they're hitting his defense. Now, Edelgard and Dimitri, they have their own Monster Piercer skills, which means if they have a Silver Lance or Silver Axe equipped, the damage they deal goes up quite high actually. Edelgard deals 35 damage, which... stupid controller. Edelgard's Monster Breaker hits for 35 damage, and that's only because his protection is getting in the way, because according to my numbers she could reach 77 damage with that attack. Ironically, Claude, despite having a bow version of Monster Breaker, would actually do better with a Silver Axe. So make of that what you will. Although, I'm not sure whether he'd be able to get close to the monster, since Hilda and Edelgard would have to stand next to each other in order to share the Silver Axe. Of course, the real power comes from the mages. Happy doubles and gets a damage bonus. Constance actually hits stupidly hard with Sagittae. And of course we've got Linhardt's Cutting Gale, which isn't just strong, it's also got a slight crit chance of 10. But yeah, that hits pretty hard. Honestly, the only person who can't contribute is Boltus, which is why he's on the attack duty. I actually have all the maths here, so I'll just read it out. So without any sort of combat art, he deals 0 damage, even when he's using Vajra Mushti. It's just his strength and combined with his weapons being low might just doesn't help him out at all. He could use Eviscerate, which hits the foe's lowest stat, but I don't know how it works, so maybe it would be better if it deals strength damage to the resistance stat, but I think it deals magic damage to the resilience, so it still wouldn't be worth wasting charges of his knuckles, because we're already halfway down. But even so, all of that done, we do over 400 damage. I keep punching the numbers into the game computer calculator, and that gives me a whole bunch of different results, but it's always at least 400, which is more HP than he has. The downside is that it doesn't attribute to overkill damage, so it's quite possible that everything combined doesn't quite add up as nicely as I'd like it to, but either way, there's a few reasons why I'm not going to kill this thing though. For a start, I'd have to use all my resources, and I did actually sell my bullions off screen. I'd have to use basically all of my resources to recharge everything, and that just doesn't work out for me. Reason number 2 is that there's enemies close enough that setting up for a dogpile in one turn is kind of putting things in hazardously. I just can't trust the other people not to get in the way. Especially if Edelgard would have to be a warrior to rack up that sort of damage. And then finally, the reason why there's one much bigger reason. I can't really tell if the conditions are here. The victory condition is to get all my units to the target destination. But defeat if a unit falls in battle. I didn't notice that. It's the 10 turns pass part that's the hazardous one, because it would take 1-2 turns for him to get to here. Then I'd have to wait another turn to pull him out far enough that I can dogpile him all at once. So that's 4 turns dedicated to killing this thing. 4 turns out of the 6 that I really can't be squandering. There's also the fact that these are yellow units, which means that I'm almost certain that at some point we're going to get bum rushed by red units. It's just not gonna work out for me to do that, so the fact is, I'm not scared of it. I could kill it, I just don't have the time to waste doing so. And now that all of that's said and done, I think I actually need to go and reclass all my units back to their proper ones.
How best to use this strength?
I did look up, and Dmitri deals roughly the same damage with his sword as his lance, so the only reason that he'd want to be a paladin for this nonsense is because, Monster Breaker, or Piercer. I am considering one thing though.
Mastering this can only make me stronger.
I think I want to make Yuri a thief.
An obvious fit.
The reason why is these generals. Oh wait, I thought they had silver shields. Huh. Well, in that case.
And
Anyway, let's get going.
The enemy's caught up to us. If we try to go up against it, we're finished.
That thing's worse than what we saw at the chasm. Looks strong enough to flatten me. Me, of all people.
The gate! Even I won't be able to force it open. This is bad. There's more where that came from, too. Come on, let's go. Now.
Yeah, we could finish it. It's just we'd fail the whole thing in general. 10 turns until the gates close.
Oh my, I believe this to be a shortcut, but the way seems closed.
Who wants to do us a favor and pull the lever? Though you might get left behind.
I think Ash would probably be able to do it, but... Honestly, what I really should have done was plan my first move before starting this fight. Okay then, so 37 damage. Right, I took off Edelgard's...
I will prevail.
I took off Edelgard's shield, dang it. I wanted to calculate her attack speed properly. 47 damage. He does have Axe Breaker.
Sure thing.
Yeah, no chance of hitting him.
I'll give it my all.
Right, that archer is going to be a problem.
Let me at him.
Much appreciated.
Yep.
What rallies do you have? Skill.
I owe ya.
That was not the person I wanted to rally!
Ready and willing. I'll cut through.
You know what else I forgot to do? I forgot to repair my gear.
Sally forth!
Unexpected. Battle.
Does someone have a door? Hilda does have a door key. Let me think. She had an attack speed of 11 versus 17. Yeah, she'd get doubled by that thing for sure. Yuri might actually have to help her keep up because she's quite slow, isn't she? Ah, they're sitting on tiles. Damn it. If I want a bit... Yeah. Okay, that's fixed. That should fix you.
I must stay focused.
Oh, hello. Those are long-range mages, aren't they? I want this guy to stop. Okay, Fading Blow pushes us back.
Too weak.
Have Yuri move here. Nope, move him up here. Actually, no, we want one movement point left after it. There we go.
Witness my power.
Now they have to go through Edelgard.
Acknowledge my contribution!
Yeah, sure thing, Constance. Mini bow is just strong enough to kill him.
Never underestimate an outsider. I expected as much.
Nice level up. Give Claude the door key. Okay, think. Happy gets death. 38 damage. These guys swap from Banshee to death. Yeah. So it would become 27. Yeah, she's got enough resilience to take that, no problem. In fact, I'd say that we could swap her over to Swarm. Attack speed of 12. They've got an attack speed of 13. So they won't double her, but they won't be able to do anything to her either.
Stay focused.
Move carefully.
It's kind of a giveaway, isn't it? Something else is going to happen here. Right, that thing is going to move 4 paces ahead and then snipe everyone who's in the wrong position. Man, I really shouldn't have sent those two that way, should I? Hang on, the Saros mercenaries onslaught. A very low onslaught at that.
I've got an ace up my sleeve.
There we go.
At least you're no coward.
Hang on, bolting. Bolting has long range, but it doesn't actually say we can't... I'm just thinking that it says that bolting... It doesn't forbid bolting from doubling.